My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. Good morning! Today I'm reviewing two fragrances that I got from the fragrance shop yesterday. I went there and I said to them, do you have fragrances that are popular? About £20, £20 to £30, and the lovely ladies there said this is really popular. I was undercover. So I got two fragrances and they were both about £18. I got them really cheap because I bought another fragrance that I'm reviewing tomorrow. And today we are reviewing Barbour for him, Barbour for her. I'm going to review Barbour for him first. It's like Christmas. So I don't care about the packaging at all. I care what's inside. I think these are eau de toilette, so the concentration is going to be between 10 and 20%. For £18, I imagine that it's about 10%. I just want to say that on fragrances that I like, I will do a skin test. But because I'm developing quite a lot of fragrances at the moment for a release, it's quite difficult because it will interfere with my thought process. I'll keep getting captures of the notes. So I may start to wear them after I've released the 21 fragrances. I'm just doing the most exciting one of the whole range. So top notes are grapefruit, cardamom, black pepper. So cardamom gives a sort of spicy, sort of warm note. Grapefruit, they won't be using real grapefruit because grapefruit is 95% linalool, so it's too much allergens for a top note. So I imagine it's just limonene, limonol in it, and some supporting notes. Black pepper is quite bitter and dry. I have black pepper downstairs. Clary sage I really like. It's a lovely raw material to work with. Violet leaf, I've got real violet leaf and I've got a violet leaf accord, so I'll know which one this is. Violet leaf is green. Cinnamon, or this will be cinnamon alcohol, and cinnamon alcohol is a really fantastic raw material. It can be used with other notes to give a green feel, or it can be used with wood notes to give a wood feel. And then the base is amber, musk, patchouli, sandalwood, tonka bean, vetiver. What do we know about tonka bean? Coumarin, it is not the real thing. Fine. So the base sounds fantastic. The middle notes, okay. Top notes, okay. So I potentially could like this. Warm, so it's got a real nice warm note coming through it. Black pepper giving it the bitterness, the violet leaf giving the green. Can't smell amber. Can smell a little bit of patchouli, can't smell sandalwood. Absolutely can't smell tonka bean. I can smell coumarin. Very linear. So I'm going to explain what linear is. Linear means when it's a lot of aroma chemicals and it stays the same from the moment you put it on to the moment you wash your skin. With fragrances that have a lot of naturals mixed in with aroma chemicals, you'll get changes as you wear it. So you'll start to smell the top notes, and then six hours later you'll smell something else, and then 2 hours later you'll smell something else. That's how my fragrances are, and that's how a lot of the big brands do it. I think it's much more exciting. Do I think this is okay? I think it's very safe. I think it's another very safe fragrance. I think it smells a bit old-fashioned to me, to be honest. It smells a bit like a fragrance that would have been around in the 80s. But maybe that's that demographic of about a 50-year-old man. Warm, the musk is giving that warmth. Again, it's a clean musk, so it's a white musk giving a clean feel to the fragrance. Now the sandalwood they're using is not real sandalwood, it's an aroma chemical, and I can tell you now the aroma chemical is the cheapest sandalwood raw material that they're using. So this has been built absolutely for cost. It's okay. I mean that once the top note goes, you're left with a few little things around the base. I think this is definitely a older person's fragrance who's never been educated on what to like. They're just sort of picking the same thing because it's safe. And this is a video I think is desperately needed. Maybe after the review tomorrow, I'm going to do a video on how to educate you to start choosing for yourself. So you won't need a video of a pretty girl telling you what to wear, and you won't need a sort of a sexy boy telling you what to wear for your girl. You'll be able to choose what you like. You'll be able to understand what you like, and that's really important because you'll stop buying the It's okay, very synthetic. I think it's desperately needing. If I was going to develop this, I would put real woods in, and I would probably take out the bitterness from it, to be honest. The bitterness is lending itself to just that mossy feel, but not mossy in a good way, mossy in a bottom of your bin way. Not very good. It's okay, basic. You know how I feel about basic fragrances. Yeah, it smells, it's got a reminiscence of Root, that sort of like 80s fragrance. Disappointing. Onto the Barbour for her. Eau de Toilette, is it Eau de Toilette? 100 ml. Okay. So cheap. Yeah, so, the bottle looks female, it's got a slightly pink colour to it. Awful. 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 Oh god, awful. So I'm going to do this for you. Oh god, I think of a teacup. Loads of Parma Violet. Loads of Parma Violet. Compose myself. Loads of Parma Violet. Loads of sweetness to it. Oh. Sludge. Oh, goodness me. So the notes are pink pepper, blackcurrant, jasmine, peony, rose. Peony's a slightly green, geranium sort of smell. Jasmine. This is 2 or 3 aroma chemicals. The rose is awful. So when I make a rose accord, because rose contains a lot of allergens and it's heavily restricted, so you always back up a rose based fragrance with aroma chemicals, and that's when you can really do something fantastic. So my rose fragrance took me a year to develop, and I was fiddling around with the sort of aroma chemicals, and the chemical they use is called phenyl ethyl alcohol. On its own, it's awful, but mixed with stuff, it's fantastic. The bottle's just fallen over. You shouldn't like the criticism. So this smells of phenyl ethyl alcohol mixed with peony, which is just so bad. The musk smells like an old woman. This smells like an 80s fragrance, and this smells like Charlie, that fragrance which all the girls in my year in the 80s used to coat themselves with. Awful. And maybe, I was bullied really badly for being different, and my difference was what gives me the fantastic edge to create fragrance now. So I'm associating these with these bitches which bullied me. And if you're out there, so this is musk, vanilla, vetiver. Yeah, vanilla's awful. That's an ethyl vanillin. That's the cheapest industrial used raw material. Ethyl vanillin is used when you get vanilla ice cream, and that real cheap vanilla ice cream is what is in this. And I can taste it, and it's round and it's horrible. Yeah, not good. This smells like Nana. This smells like a cheap Nana fragrance, and it's so sad because you don't need to smell like this. Goodness me. It's really awful. I can't tell you, it's like, for me, this is like my personal hell. This would be, if I was stuck in a lift with someone wearing this shit, it would be, that's probably the worst thing. I'd rather have them, a workman smelling at Greg's and being unwashed than this shit. So bad, so bad. Overly green, massive amounts of geraniol in there to just bang that sort of green through. This is just awful. Awful. Don't buy it. On to my final thoughts. Barbour for her. Cheap. Basic. Old fashioned. Is it Aaron Terence Hughes approved? No. Don't put it. Put your money down. Run. Buy something better. Oh my god. Awful. Awful. Stop buying shit like this. Get something better. Desperately gonna do. I've got a video coming up where I show you how to make a fragrance for about £10-15 that will last you for about a month. I think I have to do that. If this is the state of what people are putting on their skin, I need to. The need for that video is massive. Put it down. Wonder if the local cat's home needs that spray in the cat box. This room stinks of a nana, of an old-fashioned, awful fragrance. Yeah. Oh gosh, I can't get it out of my head. Oh dear. This one, it's okay. It's alright. Just masses of allergens, masses of cinnamon alcohol. I just don't like it. This is awful. I think this is again for an older person. Older people should be smelling beautiful. If you've lived your life and you're retired, you should be saving up and having that one fragrance which is amazing. You don't need all this synthetic bull. Is it okay? It's okay. Is Barbour for Men Aaron Terence Hughes approved? No. My reasons are as followed. It's just so basic. Is it worth the money? I don't think it's worth the money because I don't want you to smell like this. If you're retired, oh my gosh, just save up. Save up and have one fragrance for special occasions. Don't smother yourself in shit. Oh, awful. Oh. So, tomorrow, I'm going to do a review on another fragrance that I've seen for years and I've never smelled, so I'm really excited and I hope it's from quite a big house, so I hope it's going to be good. This I'm going to put in a box and put outside. Hopefully some local people will steal it. So I hope you have a fantastic day and I'll see you tomorrow.